So one question we get a lot here at the dealership is what size boat is going to best suit my needs. We're really lucky to have this beautiful sport bowrider display here in the showroom. We've got Regal's premium line of 20 to 24 foot boats, the 2000 ES, the LS2 Ultimate, and an LS4 Ultimate. Now a big consideration is how you're going to be using it and where you're going to be using it. So, here in the Kawarthas, people love their 20 and 22 foot boats. If you've got size restrictions in your garage or your boathouse, usually one of these is more appealing. A lot of the time a customer knows if they want to jump up into that 24, 25 foot range, usually after having a few boats and understanding, okay, we're doing big water cruises, we're accommodating a lot of people, we need that extra size. But for people just getting started or conventional use, a lot of the time it comes down to these two boats, the 2000 ES versus an LS2, or in this case, an LS2 Ultimate. The best thing you can do for yourself is come into the showroom, sit and feel them out. The 2000 ES is incredible because it is a 20-foot boat overall, but compared to any of the competitive boats on the market, the layout, the cockpit space, and the overall seating in this is going to make it feel more like a conventional 22-foot boat. You still get a nice entryway in, side walk through, really nice wraparound seating with a convertible back seat, which you don't always find on those 19 to 20-foot boats. Again, making it feel bigger than you'd expect. The other consideration is depth, the freeboard of the boat, the depth, how high are you riding off the water. This has a nice deep bow, nice deep cockpit. So even on rough water days, for the most part, as a 20-foot boat, you're going to stay dry and it's still going to be comfortable. Now, why go bigger? Well, the next step up would be going to an LS2. An LS2 is going to give you a bit more space, obviously having that larger hull design, a little deeper freeboard again. You've got more hull in contact with the water. It's going to be a little better ride in rough conditions, and it's going to have more capacity if you plan on taking more people out. The LS2 also has a more modern cockpit design and a more modern hull design. So you've got an integrated platform. It's a little longer, built-in C-deck there. You've got a walk-over with a filler cushion, as well as some more modular adjustable seating at the back. So, if you're lounging at the sandbar, a lot of convertible seating options on these premium boats these days. The LS2 has all of those design considerations built in. You've got lounge seating there. Heading into the cockpit, you've also got a very versatile and interchangeable seating arrangement and layout. So, convertible seats on the driver and passenger side. Again, if you're socializing, you're floating at the sandbar, you're at the dock, people want to use the cockpit of the boat. The LS2 layout, having a little more space, a little more length, gives you these convertible loungers, makes for a very social layout. When you're cruising, you also have that ability to go back into the conventional setup and have two forward-facing capstan chairs. Again, a little more room in the bow. You've got features like an anchor locker built in that you get with that little extra space. And again, just a little more interior space to stretch it out. For most people, they come in and kind of hem and haw between the two. The big appeal of the LS2 over the 2000 will be this a little more modern layout. There's also an added level of customization when you're designing, if you're kind of custom building your own boat, that you can get on the Ultimate Series in an LS2 that you can't get in a 2000 ES. When I talk about the Ultimate Series, you can pick your stitching, you can pick your vinyl colors, the patterning of the interior, the overall colors of the boat. It's a little more, it's custom and specific to you. The 2000 ES is awesome. They've got some really nice colorways, kind of conventional titanium interior, but you won't be able to get that same level of personalization and customization on the boat that you would if you went with an LS2 or any of the Ultimate Series boats. Again, these are in our showroom. We plan on having these rigged and some of them on the water for a Regal test day later this summer. But in the meantime, if you're starting to feel it out, you want to see them in person, come on into the dealership. We've got them all in a row here. And the next video we put out, we'll compare an LS2 at 22.5 feet to the larger LS4. So thanks for watching. If you have ideas on videos you want to see from our dealership, please comment below. And for any other questions, DM us or reach out at sales@buckeyemarine.com.